Okay, welcome back. In this final part of our tutorial, we are going to take our model from this status all the way to this status by adding the parking pads, the stairs, the entrance doors, and some other adjustments to make our model look a little bit nice. Now let's go to level 1 and we are going to place the parking pads here. So we are actually going to use the flow tool to place that flow on this position. So I am going to use I'm going to go to architecture and then go to grids to first of all determine the correct dimensions for the parking pads. These are just temporary grids, not permanent. Put it on this side. Let me move it a little bit. Put a distance of like 50. And let me see what we can do. I think let me just put 150 in here. All right, let me see, 100, that's correct. Now maybe I can use the dimension tool to kind of decide the correct dimension between the grids. Now let me put 260, and this is going to be correct. Now let me put another grid in the middle, and this one is going to be used as a reference for our parking pads. Now I am going to go to flow and go to flow, and then I'm going to start using a rectangular method. This is a 120 by 70, maybe 60, and let's start with this one. Click OK and ignore that warning. Now I will align, not just align, I will move this parking pad on the other side, and I will just copy it, give it an offset, just an offset of 5 is sufficient. Now let me just copy this one and maybe let me select both of them and copy this one to make the process much easier. That way, I think this is it. So right now it's in the wrong position. I would like to select it and move it in the right position. I will delete this one because I don't really need it. Now I select this and the mirror using the axis. Now this is what we have done. I can see this is not correct. I'm going to try to fix this one. First of all, I'm going to select all of this parking part. Let me delete this dimension first. Or I'm going to select this base here, and I am going to trim it depending on these parking parts. Let me extend it a little bit further this way, and what I will do, I will use trim and extend to have this one. Okay, this is a mistake. Let me first of all cut, and now use trim and extend. All right, let me finish this one and move this one at -10 and see what we have done in 3D. Okay, I think we still have to make some adjustments in here. Let me go to level 1 again. I am going to just set this base slab here, trim and extend, trim and extend. And now what I am going to do after this is to delete the remaining portion of the flow. These ones here, delete these ones too, and hit OK to finish. Now I will go ahead and create two separate flow. Using a rectangular method, I will place one here and I will place another one on the other side. Hit OK to finish. Now I'm going to look. Okay, these sides are going to be green, and I'm going to paint them green. Let me choose grass and paint them. Looks like this one, but I think I will also need some grass in the middle. Let's create a similar. Use the rectangular method. Let me place one here and hit OK to finish. Let me check. A little mistake here. Let me bring this a little bit down. Select this first and go to settings. Let me choose the offset of -10. Now it still has the same problem. Let me bring this back also, and I think maybe we need something like -15. Yeah, it works. Now okay, so let me go to paint and you choose grass, paint this. Okay, there is still a challenge here. Let me bring it back a little bit down, and here we go. Now that's it. We do no longer need these grades. Let's delete them. And now let me copy this one and put a copy here at the entrance. That's it. Let me align it correctly and move, and let's edit the boundaries. I'm actually going to align, and I think I am going to take this extension all the way to here. We need to hit OK to finish this one, and let me copy, make a copy of this one to this area here. Let me give it an offset. I think 5 is sufficient, and now I am going to use a copy of it to create, okay, maybe yeah. Okay, now let me copy this one all the way up to here, delete this one, and let us preview what we have done. Yeah, it starts to look great here at the entrance. Let me paint this one green. Yeah, this is what we wanted. I think I will need to place an entrance door on this side here. And maybe adjust it, resize it to the correct dimensions. Snap it to here. It's a little bit tricky. Snap this side to here also. It's a little bit tricky, but yeah. Preview it in 3D. It's a little bit long. I am going to reduce the height. Let me go to the actual height and make it 250. All right. Now we will need the supports for the doors, for this door. First of all, let me put it at -15 to put it on the ground level. Maybe make it 200. Now, let me bring it back to 250. Now let me go to level 1, and I am going to place some supports. Let me adjust it first of all, and now I need to place supports. I will use in place models. Let me go to in place, and I will go and choose the columns. Hit OK, and I will give it an extrusion of 250. That's the height of the door. And let me start to draw this one. Use the rectangular method. Draw one here. And another one on the other side. I'll use copy. I'll not save it for now. Preview in 3D. Okay, it starts to look nice. Let me maybe change the material for this. I will go to edit in place, select this one and choose from birch. Do something like concrete. Hit OK. Do the same. I will match the materials for the other also. Hit OK to finish this one. Let me adjust it to the level of the door, and maybe also adjust it a little bit down. Use the arrows. Okay, it's a little bit trickier here, but I guess we can do that. Yeah, that's it. That's it for our entrance. Now hit OK to finish. And what we are going to do is to place, let me place a curve object here on the parking, and we are going to add some more site elements such as trees. Now I will place one here, and create a similar, and place another one in this position, another one, and this is what it gives in 3D. Now let me change the size. That's too big. I'm actually going to change it back to something smaller. Let me go with this one. I guess this is going to work. Let me do the same here. And I think we will need to choose the same, and I am going to create a similar and place another one on in this position. And yeah, it starts to really look nice. That's great. So let me move this one a little bit. It's not a copy. let me see. Pivot 3D. That's great. Let me maybe move this one a little bit. And yeah. Let me go to view, visibility. I'm going to look for planting and uncheck it because I do not want to see it in this particular view. Let me go to flow to stair and create our first stair here. Start another portion here and let's end it here. Okay, I will need to align it. Pick this side and that one, and let me first of all adjust the dimensions here. Let me use dimension 15. That's okay. I will need to realign this position here also, and yeah, this is perfect. I will not save it for now. I will delete the railings because I do no longer need them. Yeah. Let me go to 3D to preview what we have done. All right. Now let me go to section. Cut a section here. And preview it. Yeah, it comes out nicely.